Prospect just a bit bobbly in behind on the second row, but settled down all right. Getting to the start. They're released, and down on the inside, Hey You What's Up, Fella I Know began fairly well. Best out, Lavros Jade. Tendulkar's just a little slower than that though, but it's out with the first four. Feisty Woman got a nice run through from the second line. So too did Soki's Raider, but it's going for an inside position now. Joined by Mona's Pride. 2 lengths away to Southern Prospect, and then Dreamella. They were followed easing back. Straven further back in the race at this stage. Petite Star, and the last two at the moment are fantastic. In fact, there are 3 of them back there. Sealed and Tar and Brayside Star. So they run into the back. They're about 20 metres first to last now. And Hey You What's Up's the leader by about a length. Hey You What's Up moving up on the outside of runners. Fella I Know sitting in the breeze. Lavros Jade is running third. Beautifully placed, the favourite Tendulkar. Anthony Butt's been driving like a demon today, and he's got through 2 under the back already. And back of the inside of those runners, Soki's Raider. They were followed by Feisty Woman, got away from the markers. Southern Prospect back on the inside. Mona's Pride follows those. About a length and a half to Dreamella. It's followed by Straven. 2 back to Petite Star. Another 2 fantastic getting back in the field. Sealed and Tar and Brayside Star. Still the best part of 15 or so metres from the leader. Round the southern side they run. Hey You What's Up in front, about to be joined out wider on the track by Fella I Know. Almost levels to it. Lavros Jade getting a perfect run on the inside. Is joined by Tendulkar, travelling easily at the moment. Then back on the inside again to Soki's Raider. Feisty Woman was next. Southern Prospect just not pacing that well, and didn't handle a bend very well, and into the straight where it was on the mobile wasn't pacing well either. Back beside it though as they race through the straight is Mona's Pride. Then Dreamella coming around Brayside Star. Straven looking to get a drag up in the centre. Fantastic outside that, and they were followed by Petite Star, and at the back Sealed and Tar. First quarter 33.4, and breaking up in front. Tendulkar went out of its stride, and it may have got a bit of a check because Fella I Know went wobbly. And as they race into the back at left, Hey You What's Up about a length clear. Tendulkar settled quickly, recovered. Now goes up and puts a pressure on the leader and goes to the front. Wants to be out of trouble, Anthony Butt, and he takes it to the front. 800 left. Half came up in 61.3. Down the back they run. It's 3 clear now. Chase me if you can get to me, says Anthony Butt. Coming forward as Soki's Raider got into the clear. Still there's Hey You What's Up. Dreamella got through. Lavros Jade, the outer Straven going around them, and so's Feisty Woman wider. In behind those runners then on the inside was Petite Star. Brayside Star out wider in the track as they come to the turn with Mona's Pride. Then Fantastic, and dropping away Sealed and Tar and Fella I Know. Round the turn for home, and as they're about to straighten up for the run in, Tendulkar in front. Soki's Raider chasing closest to it. They were followed by Dreamella. Brayside Star just about ran off the course to get a wide run. Soki's Raider goes to Tendulkar. Tendulkar, here's Straven through the inside of the late charge, and Feisty Woman down the outer. At the moment, Straven, Feisty Woman overpowering them as they go to the spokes, but Straven holds. Straven gets there. Straven from Feisty Woman, Soki's Raider, Tendulkar. Dreamella was next. They were followed across the line by Petite Star, Brayside Star, and after those runners, Mona's Pride. Then Fella I Know, Lavros Jade, followed in by Hey You What's Up, Fantastic, Sealed and Tar, and Southern Prospect. Straven gets the run. Ken Barron, pretty happy chappy as he got through on the inside to win it. Got the beautiful passage through on the passing lane and has smoked in to get it. Feisty Woman, a big run down the outside with Soki's Raider to figure in the minor placings, and Tendulkar, which made a bit of trouble 1,000 out, has ended up in 4th spot.
Well, Straven, Mr. Consistent, has delivered. Congratulations to John.
All right, 8:11:12 past the post Addington. We're just is the favourite 4.10, added again 4.40, Pick Me Pockets $5.40. The trackside team in New Zealand are putting to air a big coverage for this very important race this afternoon. So let's head across a couple of minutes prior to start time and link up with the team in New Zealand.
$5.75 favourite, Mick. Oh, sorry, Holmes DG.
Yes, well, the sweat is just starting to come across the flanks here. This is traditional for this horse. He usually sweats up. It's a big day here, a little bit colder than most Cup days, so don't be too worried about the sweat there. There's not too much around the chest region. He looks absolutely magnificent. Barry Purdon is full of confidence. The key is the start. If he gets any sort of interference at the start, mentally it could upset his whole race. If he can step away and settle in the first 8 or 9, he is the horse to beat. 365 is getting very short, but today, if he's ever going to win a big staying cup, it's going to be today.
What do you think Barry will do? Will he sit back and wait for that huge last, say, 600 metres, or is he going to make a move
It
early?
will depend. If they're going very, very hard, he'll sit back and wait. If they slow up at any stage, he has enough confidence in this horse today. Today, he has so much confidence in him, he will make a move and he will try for the front. If not, the 1-1 with a lap to go.
If he has to go round, he's probably slightly susceptible. If he sits back and gets close enough, he must be the winner. Here's Annie's Boy, number 17, at the centre of a false start at Kaikoura, then win his best race for ages by running second in that race.
Looks terrific. You can't fold him on condition. 31.85, $7.25 on the tote. Joe Herbert in the sulky for Doug McLaughlin. As you say, second in the Kaikoura Cup. He really needs to be put in his best effort to be anywhere near them. Having said that, I can't see him doing it, Mick.
If he does everything right, he can finish in the first 5. If this horse here does everything right and puts his best foot forward, he can win. The world record holder, the defending champion, the question mark, and the only question mark you need to ask yourself, is he 100% right? If he is, he wins. If he doesn't, he can't. So that's the key to your start.
He looked terrific in the Birdcage, Sheldon. He's a great horse.
Guys, we'll just tone it down here for a second as Seamus Casey is going to sing the national anthem.
New Zealand Gentlemen Trotting are very pleased to welcome Peter Keane, National Sales Manager of Lions Brewery, David and Kenny Farming, the Southern Regional Director, the Canterbury Brewery and the guests as we pause for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the national anthem sung by Seamus Casey.
All right, we might just cut in. I thought we were about to get a rendition of the New Zealand national anthem, but not quite just yet, obviously. That race, they're at the start and they will be moving up fairly soon at Addington. Let's return to the track.
Seamus has done a great job there with the wee false start, and he's picked it up beautifully to perform the New Zealand national anthem with more than aplomb as we go upstairs into the owners' arena with Marianne Twentyman and possibly, for one of the few times in his life, a fairly nervous John Hart, I would suspect. And we aren't going to actually join him. She just can't quite get close enough to have a chat to John Hart. Well, it's New Zealand's, Australasia's most dramatic horse race. I mean, you know, it's going to be a phenomenal event. It always is. There's always drama. Let's just go up and join Marianne with John Hart now, who's the part owner, of course, of Homestead G, the favourite.
John Hart, just the last few moments, a few tense moments, I guess, before the New Zealand Cup. Tell us how you're feeling.
It's just great to have the horse here, great to have the favourite in the Cup, and, you know, everything's gone right in this preparation, but horse racing, you need a lot of luck, and now we're hoping for a bit of luck.
He's like a fine wine, this horse. He keeps getting better with age. He must be pretty excited.
Yeah, I think Barry said to me this morning he's never had him better. He thinks he's the best of his career. So as a 7-year-old, that's pretty exciting, and it's a great tribute to the trainer.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
John Hart. Okay, boys, last time around the panel before we head up to Rion for his 31st call of the big race, I think Holmes DG, the headline tomorrow is going to read something along the lines of DG at last.
Let's hope for Barry Purdon and the connections that's the case. I think he can win the race. Makati Galahad has to be super tough, and major respect for Pick Me Pockets. I think he looked terrific in the birdcage.
I'm going Holmes DG to beat Kim's Girl. She is going to get the run of the race, I'm sure of that. And Pick Me Pockets giving Barry Purdon a two-pronged attack. And watch the start. This will be crucial because this is where the cup will be won and lost.
It's been a drama before. A couple of years ago, remember, we had 2 false starts, or at least 1. Rion likes Kim's Girl. There's your star. Let's go upstairs. Dad, good luck with your 31st call of the big race.
Thank you. And yes, it'll be a great race. Good mares only win this race. Blossom's Ladies won it, of course. Bonnie's Chance and Armalite. And they don't come any braver than those. So it's not really a mare's paradise. But Kim's Girl will need a bit of luck if she's to win it. Makati Galahad, Home and Hose, they're the 3 that I put on top of my selections. Holmes DG has to be a show. So the starter has called them forward for the running of the 2001 Canterbury Draft New Zealand Cup. A full field of 15. And the favourite for the race, Holmes DG. Flight South, former Auckland Cup winner, coming up in Barrier 1, and at it again coming up in Barrier 1. Flight South and Barrier 3. They're racing, and the Canterbury Draft New Zealand Cup's begun. Down on the inside, at it again, began safely enough. Flight South being zoomed out towards the lead. Bougainfella began well wide. Out on the journey, Happy Asset and Smooth Trickster got through on the inside. Kim's Girls away, followed by Cigar, Fact and On Verba, Makati Galahad. Yule Star made a great beginning from 15 metres. Annie's Boy, followed by Pick Me Pockets. There's a breaker at the back. It's Black Eyed Bailey. Home and Host was slow, and so was Holmes DG. And Black Eyed Bailey's probably blown it. There's early speed in the race. They race round the turn and at it again, and Dennis Wilson goes round to take over the lead. So Australia's New South Wales rangeman Dennis Wilson takes at it again to the front, and that's where he'll love to be. He's going to set the terms in this race. Flight South takes the trail. Smooth Trickster third. Bougainfella fourth. Moving up, Happy Asset. Kim's Girl trying to follow Happy Asset forward. Fact and On Verba. Here's Makati Galahad, and he's making his move early in the race. He wants to be handy, John Hay. They go past the winning post. They were followed further back by Cigar, Pick Me Pocket, Yule Star, Annie's Boy, Home and Host, then Holmes DG, and about 5 lengths to Black Eyed Bailey. They've backed off the speed here. Dennis Wilson, they're going to let him control the race. Nothing wants to take him on yet. Flight South on the trail. Makati Galahad's left posted outside. Smooth Trickster, followed by Happy Asset. Then Bougainfella tucked away, 4 back on the inside. Kim's Girl. Here's Yule Star on the move, last year's winner, and he's got his ears pricked. He's going around them at the 2,000 metres. After that, we've got Home and Hose going to follow last year's winner, and they're both winners of the Cup before. Fact and On Verba back on the inside. Cigar about the middle of the field. Pick Me Pockets got away from the markers, and his boys flushed out 3 wide. Black Eyed Bailey and Holmes DG inside the 1,800 metres, and they pack up. There's action on. They race out of the back on the far side, and in front is at it again. Here comes Home and Host. Todd Mitchell's not going to let Dennis Wilson get his own terms. He's gone up outside the leader. Flight South getting a dream run. Yule Star's got a beautiful posse in the 1-1. Makati Galahad still moves forward 3 wide, followed around by Pick Me Pockets. Tony Hilly not missing a trick. He doesn't want to be out the back, and his boy follows. In amongst horses then we've got Happy Asset, Fact and On Verba buried in behind Bougainfella. Holmes DG starting to go, and followed by Cigar. Further back, Kim's Girl lost her place, and Black Eyed Bailey at the winning post with a round to go. They went through the first half in 2:06.9, so they're going along at a reasonable speed. Past the pavilion they run 31.7, the quarter of the last mile. Into the back, at it again. He's still in front. Nothing's got past him. Pick Me Pockets is ranged up on the outside, 1,000 out, and his boy is 3 wide. Andrew Neal has the the Auckland Cup winner. Flight South beautifully poised. McCarty Galahad's galloped. McCarty Galahad's galloped, gone back through the field, trying to get around it on the outside. Home and Hosed and Cigar. Bogan fell the inner at the 800. Factor on Verba. Yule Star's been pushed back. Kim's Girl wants to go round. They were followed further back by Happy Asset, then Black Eyed Bailey and McCarty Galahad. Down the back they run. 58.8 for the half. They travel to the 600. Out of the back they run. It's at it again. New South Wales in front of the cup at the moment. Right there is Pick Me Pockets. Here's Holmes DG chiming in. Wider out Cigar coming at them. Flight South's got the dream run. Waits for the passing lane. Home and Hosed and Annie's Boy. Smooth Trickster, Bogan Fella, Yule Star, Kim's Girl. Round the corner they run. In the straight. The last 200. At it again. Pick Me Pockets. Holmes DG's got to the lead. Holmes DG, Kim's Girl, Home and Hosed through the centre. Holmes DG, Kim's Girl sprints. Kim's Girl the outside. Home and Hosed. Kim's Girl, Home and Hosed, Yule Star. What a finish, what a race. Kim's Girl wins the cup. Home and Hosed, Yule Star, Holmes DG, followed home by perhaps Cigar, then Bogan Fella, Pick Me Pockets. After those, Happy Asset, Flight
7, 8, possibly 15 for third, but it's a photo. 7, 8 a photo. We'll come back and recap, but they're close at Rockhampton. Here's Tony.
Lubeth. Thank you, Matthew. It's worked out well here. There's 2 horses to go into line. One of them is Royal Satin, the other is Lubeth, and then they'll be all set for a start. So they're just about set for a start in the third at Rockhampton. The favourite is Sea Walking. He's been very heavily backed on course. He races in grey and maroon sleeves. Big strong fellow. Here's Royal Satin, who's done its racing at Alice Springs. Now Gary Evans rides Royal Satin. He's the father of Michael Evans, and I think Michael's wife Elizabeth is a part owner.
Just being walked up. Scottish Invader, joint attempt, a bit fidgety. Now looking back, we can see that out of line and being turned around, Stephen Craig coming in its rightful place. Pretty close to a start. Joint attempt pouring the ground at number 3. Yarraby Star looking ready and well, wide out. They're racing. And as they step, Loco Foco began well on the inside. Wider out Scottish Invader, Humiliate, Joint Attempt and All Sundon. Followed by Jamie Nicole, Yarraby Star. In behind those runners and breaking up Loco Foco after about 150 metres. Going around them now, Jamie Nicole's going to dispute the front. There's Zadu's Invasion galloping. Further back we've got Burn Up, A Touch of Sun. Dependable made a good beginning. And Mark Purden just cautiously keeping him going. They were followed 3 lengths away by Stephen Craig. Back on the inside was Tycoon Janet. A gap of 5 lengths. Zadu's Invasion, October Wiz, and now Loco Foco's last. Into the back they run. Craig Kennett goes to the front with Jamie Nicole out by a couple of lengths as they get to the 2,000 metres. All Sundon enjoys the trail. Scottish Invader left in the open. Humiliators fourth in the inside. A run coming around them from Joint Attempt. Goes up and around them. 3 wides going to attack for the front. After those we've got in the centre of horses Flip Flop. Another 2 to Burn Up. Yarraby Star, A Touch of Sun. Dependable 3 out at the moment. Getting up on the inside Stephen Craig. Between them Tycoon Janet about 3 lengths. October Wiz and Loco Foco 2 away. And Anu's Invasion must have made another mistake because it's now 10 metres back on the southern side of the track, and 1600 out. Joint Attempt has gone to the lead, so Ian Cameron takes a Joint Attempt, a clear leader. Kaikoura winner going up to Joint It. Flip Flop on the outside. Jamie Nicole now takes cover. All Sundon 3 back. The markers coming around the outer is Yarraby Star, and Dependable's on the move for Mark Purden. He's driven 3 already today. They were followed further back on the field in about 6th spot. The outside Scottish Invader. Yarraby Star humiliates on their back. Burn Up was next, followed by A Touch of Sun. Back on the inside Stephen Craig, 2 lengths away to Tycoon Janet. Then October Wiz and Loco Foco. Lead time was 1:20.732 the first quarter, and the favourite Dependable's got to the lead. It's Defendable in front now. Onto the 1,000 metres it runs by about 1 length and a quarter. Yarraby Star trails the leader. Flip Flop left in the breeze. Scottish Invader getting a nice cover. The 1-1 set, followed by Joint Attempt. Jamie Nicole's lost a place. Now's full back. The marker's passed by Burn Up. A Touch of Sun's moving, and so's Tycoon Janet. And round them Stephen Craig. Buried in the inside of runners all Sundon, Humiliate, Loco Foco and October Wiz. And a News Invasion out of it. Inside the 862.6, but down the back straight they run. Dependable, the favourite by about a length now. From Flip Flop, right behind Yarraby Star. Coming around the outside of them rather quickly is Tycoon Janet. In between them Scottish Invader, A Touch of Sun trying to improve and get closer. And wider out Stephen Craig. Burn Up joined attempt. Further back Humiliate, breaking up at that point Stephen Craig. After those runners Jamie Nicole. Further back then to Loco Foco and all Sundon round the bend. And Dependables let loose by Mark Purdon. And he goes for the post. He's distanced them. It's Dependable away on his own. And Mark looks over his shoulder. He knows what ability the horse has got. Doesn't believe he's so far clear. Here's A Touch of Sun. And Humiliate's finishing well. Burn Up through the centre and Scottish Invader. Dependable starting to get tired. A Touch of Sun getting closest to it. Burn Up third, I think, in a photo with Humiliate, Scottish Invader, Tycoon Janet next across all Sundon, Flip Flop, Loco Foco, and they were followed after those runners by Yarraby Star, then Jamie Nicole, joint attempt, followed in by Stephen Craig at October Wiz, and the only one to pull up and out of the race would have been A News Invasion.
11:13 a photo. Let's go straight to Rockhampton.
Thank you, Matthew. David.